Hey guys. So instead of not doing anything this week, because we don't have enough people to continue Levian Tales this week, we thought why not do a mock Q&A for the characters to try and develop everyone a bit better. So I'm gonna start by asking one question to Guph. Question is, what gender is Guph? Please.
Gender is worm.
That's not a gender.
Yes, it is. It is for Guph, and that's enough. They don't have gender. They are a worm.
Alright, now this next question is for all of you. How does it feel to play your characters?
Pretty nice. Because
Yvette?
with Guph, I have an excuse to do whatever the heck I want.
All
If I
right.
want to shove dirt in my mouth, freak it, I just do it. I'm Guph, and you can't stop me. I'm a worm. I have no sense of morals.
All right, Yvette,
So yeah, it's pretty
that
fun.
question was also for you. And same with Tefi.
I mean, I don't know. I like it about as much as I like playing any D&D character. She's not like, I don't know. It's only been like 2 episodes, so I'm not super attached yet, but like, it's fun.
You get to deal with all my bullshit.
Yeah, and I guess like, I don't know. A lot of my other D&D characters are a little more like serious, I guess. And I mean like not in terms of like more in terms of personality and backstory, I guess. Because like Soda was more, I don't know. She's technically chaotic good, but she really did fall a little bit more on the lawful side a lot. You
All right.
know.
Well, Tefi, how do you feel about playing your character?
Uh, it's interesting, I suppose. Comparatively to the other ones that I have, this one's definitely a little more, I'd say heavy on attitude and more heavy on backstory, especially.
All right. Well, this one's for Tefi and Yvette. How do you guys feel about basically being the parents to Guph?
Mothers.
Yvette wasn't like, I don't think Yvette would be like the type to think that she would ever be taking care of a child. But like now that she is kind of taking care of Guph, she's like very protective and very proud of her.
As evident by last video.
Mm-hmm.
My 2 moms!
Yeah, your cat mom and your bird mom.
That's how it should be.
Like I said, a family can be a bird, a cat, and a worm.
Although,
Yes.
as you have pointed out before, that's a very sadistic.
Yeah.
No! Technically, Guph is a monster worm, so like, it's not the same. Because a normal worm is like, oh my god, it's gonna kill me. A monster worm is like, square up, muff. I'll fight ya. And that's Guph.
Well, Tefi didn't get to answer the question, so...
Go, Tefi.
It's interesting. I feel as though I am, like Yvette, a protective mother, but also one that's very caring, as seen in episode 2, as I took Guph out and
was just basically having fun with them.
Yay.
yes.
Adorable.
Alright, so here's a question from the website you sent me. Alright, if your character had a superpower, would they use them for themselves or for other people?
Well, we all kind of have powers, right?
True.
Yes.
So, I guess kind of both. In Yvette's case, she would take advantage of using it basically whenever if she can use it to like I don't know, get some extra cash, she definitely would. But if it's also going to help another person, she would also probably do that.
I think Guph would use it for themselves. More because they're a child and they don't really know better. Like they don't really have that much sense of responsibility. So if they had a cool superpower, I suppose they would use it for themselves because they're a little kid in terms of human age.
Right.
And they will be like, "Cool, a superpower! I'm gonna see if I can shove 30 rocks into my mouth without dying," or something.
All right.
Because it does sound like a very Guph thing to do.
Oh, definitely.
Love the crunch.
All right.
The crump.
Now, what would Tefi do?
So far, I suppose that I've used it for both myself as self-defense, but also as a thing to help, considering what happened with last episode and Guph.
You mean like where you put them up in a tree, or where
Yes.
body, or
Yes, up in the tree.
or where Guph, crap, dang it, why can't I think of it right now? Dang it. Well, here's another question. When does your character think that violence is justified or deserved?
Ooh, that's a good one. I might have to think on that.
Hmm.
Violence is justified or deserved?
Yeah,
Like, when does it get to that point for them?
yeah.
I think, good question. Well, if we take into example what happened in episode 1, when Guff's, in episode 2, I guess for Guff, it's more of a violence is justified, but like, for example, they only attack when others attack them. That's been the case for now. Like, I don't know how they would react if someone else they care about got attacked. If they think if then they would think it's deserved. But for now, for them, violence is justified.
Although right now, Guph, the only people that they care about is Tefi and Yvette.
Yes.
Because I don't think Guph cares at all about Igneo Flame or
Probably not yet.
about Iraq.
I
Even
react by asking them questions, but they were like, I don't care about you. You're a child. And I'm like, okay, frick you then.
I think Yvette is probably more likely to. She's probably quicker to use violence, mostly because of her past, and that's just like kind of how things were. But also just like, she'd be quick to use violence to do or get certain things, but not. She wouldn't be as quick to like full on murder, I guess. Does that make sense?
Although in the case of episode 2, Yvette was ready to kill Igneo if Guph got severely hurt.
Well,
I mean, who wouldn't throw down with Igneo if someone as precious as Guph got hurt?
Right.
Motherly instincts, I guess. So,
Tefi, that's your cue.
yeah, what about you?
Faye.
I'd say that it really, for me, it really depends because along with my curse, it's a little hard to control that.
Yeah.
So with my curse, I can't really control who I kill, per se. And if I'm not there, if I'm not in that kind of mode, then it's easy to control. But there's still that.
Alright. Well, here's another fun question. If your character could spend a weekend anywhere, where would it be?
The mountains.
Just the
That
mountains.
that would make sense for Guph, I think.
Actually, yeah, that would make a lot of sense because, like, mountains are
Um,
just like huge piles of dirt. Yeah.
Yes.
I think Yvette would want to go maybe back up to the sky. She probably misses that environment, but also I don't know, somewhere relaxing or some just anywhere really fun. I don't
You
know.
could come on an expedition with me and make sure I don't devour the whole mountain.
I mean, that would work too.
All right, and Tefi.
And you have to hold on to.
Never mind.
You okay there?
Yeah, it was. I could tell that that was like her mother. You know, all these questions are definitely for all of you,
Yeah.
not just character specific.
Well, that's the fun thing about it is that it's pretty broad, so like any character can kind of answer those questions.
Yeah.
That's what it's kind of made for. Like I said, there are probably some like modern ones on there, but I guess we could probably just end up skipping those.
Hmm. Well, in the meantime, why don't we answer another question? What all gives your character a sense of fulfillment or purpose in life? How effective is it?
Huh.
Well, taking into consideration that Guph was previously a monster worm, they didn't really have any sense of fulfillment, really. I guess they only seek it to like survive because it's kind of a kill or be killed kind of thing in the monster world. So
Undertale,
when they
that's
got turned into a human, or like the equivalent of humans, I guess their fulfillment or like their sense of fulfillment changed into. I don't think I know yet. They're experiencing things for the first time, so I guess what gives them fulfillment is surviving, like staying alive.
I'm honestly kind of
Just
surprised you didn't say their
and
sense of
eating dirt
fulfillment is
as
eating
well.
dirt.
But yes. But well, I am trying to take this seriously. But I don't think I can say much else without spoiling Guff's backstory. But yeah, aside from eating dirt,
What about your
I
backstory
guess
hasn't been already told? Like,
no. But you know the backstory of how Guff got turned into a human. You don't really know the backstory of
oh,
their time as a worm,
that's true. All right,
monster worm.
Interesting.
Yvette.
Ask
I don't know, that's
Yvette,
kind of a
ask
tricky
Karma.
question.
I have some good angsty. I do some good angst.
Oh, definitely. I'm excited. I don't know. I think I guess like just I don't know. I mean, she was marked by Kylos, was it? The god of mischief. She's very I don't know. I guess she gets fulfillment from just having a certain amount of independence and just like I don't know. Uh just like I don't know, kind of rebellion. I guess that's probably not the right word from
Oh yeah.
anything specific. It's like I don't know.
No.
I guess like having the freedom to basically do whatever.
Technically, no
You
one's
know.
seen your characters yet. So if you wanted to send them, you could. Just like let everyone see them.
Oh, like what they look like.
Yeah, if you wanted to.
I only
I
have the
still
one
have to
finished
work on the line art, but I'm getting there. I've just been very busy. Okay,
Yeah, I understand.
but I already have like a sketch. Okay.
Well, you have
I'll
your
send it
picture.
in
You have your
the-
picture of Guph.
What channel should I send it in?
I'm currently looking at the voice chat context.
Okay. Yeah, but I guess Yvette's whole deal would probably just be like she gets fulfillment from just having the freedom to do as she pleases, I guess. Like, I don't know. I feel like I'm not explaining it very well, but where the heck is it? I have too many files on my computer.
Also, you should totally delete my comment because there's a swear word in there. I didn't even realize. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, this is
Well,
PG.
I don't think anyone's really been paying attention to that. At least I hope not.
Well, now that it's been pointed out, it's gonna draw
Everyone's
attention
going to.
it. Well, okay.
Oh, crapola.
I mean, you said a swear word earlier, but it's not like
Well,
we're
that was before we
monetizing.
No, I
Sorry.
said she. I changed the last ones. I'm sorry. Swearing is part of my daily life.
I mean, big mood, but
I'm trying my best.
Now, please, people watching this video, do not compare their art. They are different artists, therefore, different art styles. Please, do not be mean about anyone and their art.
good to know. I just would like to comment that I like that Tefi is holding her axe in that picture.
My cell
Maybe I
phone
need to
is so
draw,
slow.
Yvette with her cutlass.
Alright.
Oh, I am
Uh,
loving Yvette's design. Oh my goodness.
Ooh.
I hadn't seen it before.
Ooh, I
Oh,
found
snap.
I found a really good one. What would it take you... what would it take you make your character question or evaluate their core values and beliefs?
Ooh, that's a really good question.
Can you repeat it? I didn't hear very well. Sorry.
It's worded really badly, but it's a really good one. What would it take to make your character question or reevaluate their values or and beliefs?
Telling them to kill a monster.
I feel like
Because being an ex-monster, like if you told Guph to kill one of them, like some kind of monster that they were close to or like similar to, I guess that would really mess their values up because even though they're not a monster anymore, they used to be. And also backstory stuff that I can't reveal, but yeah. If someone forced them to kill another monster, that would seriously mess up with their values.
You mean like in episode 1 where you were basically charged with killing... Well, had to try and kill
That's
a
why
Dargan.
Guph tried to...
Yeah,
that's why Guph tried to talk to them, right? And then when they... But they only attacked when the thing...
When the
I
Dargan
can't remember the creature's name. Dargan. Attacked them first.
I keep on forgetting that you suplexed the Dargan.
Yeah, but that was after they attacked Guph. I said, for Guph, violence is justified, and they weren't going to kill them. In fact, after the Durgan said why they attacked, remember that Guph said, if someone tries to kill them, I'll fight them.
Alright. Yvette?
I guess, it's hard for me to answer because I don't have her backstory entirely figured out yet. But I guess if seeing, I don't know, the consequences of some of her actions affecting other people in a similar way that other people have affected her in the past would probably be, I don't know.
This next question isn't gonna be from the website. It's just something I haven't thought of. So,
Is Tefi going to be able to unmute soon? Because
there's like 3 questions she hasn't answered, but that's fine.
yeah.
How
I don't know
does
what's
your
going on,
character
but-
feel about being immortal?
You want to answer that one first?
I guess I didn't really feel anything. Like, as a monster, Guph already lived long enough at least in most years. And seeing as they don't really have a concept of time for humans, or well, I not humans because it's not a human race; it's just like
Yeah.
an equivalent of them. I guess for them, for them, it's different from their previous life. They don't really care about it because in their world when they were a monster, the only real normal way of dying was by being killed or eaten by someone else. Not many monsters got to die of age, so age and time was not really something that Guph really took into consideration while they were living as a monster. So I don't think being immortal really changes anything for them. Like they don't imagine at the hands of someone else.
I love things cutting out.
But basically, no, they don't really care for immortality because in their mind, the only way that they were going to die was at the hands of someone else. So age and aging never took part in their mind.
Alright,
That.
now Yvette's
Um,
turn. Although I'm fairly certain I already know the answer. 'Cause you
Yeah,
said it last
basically, like,
episode.
yeah. Basically, I guess to like, Yvette kind of has always had this, here for a fun time, not here for a long time sort of thing. But the idea of getting to be immortal and getting to be here for both a fun time and a long time is very appealing to her.
Hey, Purple, you got any questions for them?
She's muted.
I know she's muted. I'm trying to get her to unmute so she can ask a question.
It might also, you might also have to wait for our dear
Oh my
Tefi
gosh,
to
I'm
return.
sorry.
Oh,
Um, let's see. What are your characters' favorite foods?
Oh. Well,
Um,
I already know Guff's.
Hey,
Well, you do it. Guff was a worm. So,
I think the only food they know at this part is dirt. So I'm going to say dirt, but only because they really haven't tried anything else.
well, they tried steak in the first episode.
yeah, we
remember?
did have steak.
Yeah, but steak was kind of normal. I guess worms eat meat as well because they're kind of monsters, So like carnivores, maybe. I don't know. But I guess if I had to guess, and you guys can try to make this happen next episode, I think Guph would really really like spicy things.
Just spicy dirt.
Spicy dirt. Get some hot sauce on there, and bam.
Or get
Delicious.
like jalapeno seeds and put them in the dirt.
No, put Cholula on the dirt, and that's gonna be nice.
Alright. Yvette?
I'm partially just saying this because I made the joke in the first episode as well, which is actually kind of funny now because that's before I established that I wanted her to have a history related to being a sky pirate. But I think she'd probably like most fruits, just in general. I guess, I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna say her favorite food is probably like apple pie or something along those lines, like a baked good that
Alright.
involves fruit.
How about Tefi?
Apple pie.
If you don't want to unmute, you can just type it.
Yeah, that might be easier.
Wait, what?
For Tefi.
Tefi,
Oh.
If you don't want to unmute, you can just type it.
is Tefi there?
Yeah, she's still there.
Okay.
Oh, she's-
Puppy's having a nightmare.
A puppy is having a nightmare?
Yes.
That's sad. Don't tell me that. No, I'm
Poor
sad.
pupper.
No nightmares.
I'm just hearing her silently whimpering.
Oh.
I can't hear the doggo.
Because she's in here.
I know.
She's in a completely different room.
Also, you guys want to see the sketch I did of Guph and
Did
Yvette?
you? Oh,
Heck
Guph
yeah.
and
I've already
Yvette.
seen it, but
Yeah,
I
let's
do
see
want to
it.
see it again.
Heck yeah, let's look at it.
Okay, let me find it.
Alright, so Tefi still has.
Oh, there's a bug on my desk.
Oh, nice.
Now there isn't.
Goodbye. So just type out the answer that you have.
Oh, it's gonna be sideways, I think.
Oh
no.
Sideways, that sucks.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's adorable.
I love it.
I do too. Perfect. Eat any small rodents or small-ish prey she can easily hunt for. Very true to her cat instincts.
So wait, we basically got the bird fruit, the worm eats dirt, and the cat eats rodents.
Wow. Literally.
Really
Yes.
deviating from these animal themes, guys.
Yeah, good job.
Hey, my worm likes also spicy things if they tried
Okay,
it.
that's fair. Well, and I did also clarify that
It's apple pie.
Yeah, Yvette's probably got a bit of a sweet tooth, I think.
Ain't that adorable though. Mama Yvette.
I just really want to see like an episode where Guph is like where the squad goes into a bar and there's people like saying, "I bet you can eat this jalapeno without crying." And like there's like grown men crying because it's so spicy. And like someone gets a habanero and they're like, "Oh no, who's gonna be the devilish thing that's gonna try this?" And just Guph like goes up to it and just munches on it like a whole bite and like num num, and they just look like, this good, is this good? Give me another one. And everyone was like, what the?
Now, how about this? Do you guys have any questions for each other?
Ooh.
Yes. What kind of clothes did you guys buy me? Because I never got like the picture, and I would like to attempt a drawing of them.
Well, I know that you
With
got
that-
a tunic and pants.
Okay, a tunic and pants.
No shoes yet, though, apparently.
No shoes. No, they don't like shoes. They
There
like
you go,
feeling the
barefoot.
dirt on their feet.
Just be like Toph and get shoes that you literally stamp the soles out of. You stomp the soles.
Or maybe I just chuck the shoes at my enemies, my new weapon.
But you got a dagger.
No, I actually did not, because Yvette still has it.
Well, Yvette still has a dagger, yes.
You will have a dagger, because I'm going to train you how to use it. Ah, man, I
Yeah.
can't think of any questions.
Well, do you have
Off
any
the top
questions
of
for
my
me?
head.
That won't
No.
make me spoil this.
Oh, Tefi's typing.
A what?
Tefi is typing.
Oh, worm? Oh my god, I just realized!
What?
God, we totally say that all the time!
How do you feel about having two mothers?
It feels pretty great. Actually, they care for me and they give me dirt and they also got things for me even though I don't like the clothes. But it feels nice. They're both very nice people. So and now I break character. Okay, I'll reveal a little bit of the backstory. Guph didn't really have parents. So Monster Worm, things were rough on the monster world, you know.
I mean,
So
is that
most
really that big of a
monsters
surprise?
grow up without parents.
Is that really that big?
Yeah, whatever.
Because like,
Shush,
Guph
shush,
is
shush,
a
shush.
worm. I don't know how worms reproduce, but I don't think any worm has parents.
We did
really.
have that moment in the first episode where somebody was like, don't they, can't you cut them in half? And they just
And that's
do it
how
like
they
that, and
reproduce.
everybody was like, no!
I
That was
guess
really
I guess
funny.
monster worms would come from eggs. Like,
Yes,
hmm.
probably.
I don't know where normal worms come out of. Because the myth of cutting them in half is like a myth. It does not happen.
Yeah.
If you cut a worm in two, you do not make two worms.
Yeah, one
It
part
make-
just wiggles around for a while and
Yeah, and then
'Cause
dies.
it's like when you cut off a chicken's head and it still runs around for a little bit.
Ah, got it.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I guess Guph feels pretty nice because they never had a mother or a father or a parent. So having two mothers is like, oh hell yeah, bro. Oh wow, Guph, your DM lets you have two mothers? Is basically that meme.
Oh man.
What meme?
So yeah, I guess they feel pretty nice.
How come your mom lets you have two sausages meme? Or hot dogs or wieners or something like that?
How come your DM lets you have two mothers?
Yep.
Is-
Make a meme, make a meme.
We can definitely do that.
Alright.
I don't know. I'm having trouble thinking of questions.
Well, like I said, if you have any questions for me that wouldn't spoil the story, go ahead and ask them.
Are we going to go to a market?
We already did.
Well, you went to the market once.
No, yeah, but like an actual market with like restaurants, because I want the spicy things.
I guess you can.
Cool.
Guph pointing at Yvette and Tefi. Look at my moms! Now, this is to the viewers. If you have any questions for anyone, including me or any of them, you can ask them in the comments. I'll read them
Wait, I have a question.
in another
Mm-hmm.
Q&A.
I have a question.
We'll answer them. Alright, what's your question?
I have a question. If Yvette and Tefi are supposed to be my moms, does that mean that it's gonna be a ship?
Oh, that's a good question.
Because like I'm starting to get the thing.
You know, that's up to the fans. That's up to the people that
Is it
watch this. It's up to the
canon,
fans.
though? Because they're both.
We're both taking care of Guph, but I don't think we've established any. I don't know, Tefi. What do you?
Names or anything.
What does Tefi feel about this? I'm down for whatever with this character. I love to.
Heck yeah, man.
RPG characters.
You know, I thought you were gonna ask the if Tefi and Guph, if Tefi and Yvette are your mothers, then does that make Arachnid and Igneo your fathers?
Not yet.
Nah. They're like the annoying brothers that I would just want to fight all the time.
Okay, so that's at least a maybe.
So
Maybe.
No fathers.
Likewise down for
No,
Only mom.
maybe on Tefi
Maybe
and Yvette.
maybe who's the youngest? Arachnid?
Huh?
Is Arachnid like the youngest one?
Actually,
Like a teenager?
I
Or like
think
is
Guph
he another
I
teenager?
think Guph and Arachnid are both pretty young. Everyone else is like in their 20s.
Okay, so Arachnid could be the annoying older brother or like the mysterious and emo older brother to Guph, and Igneo is like the weird uncle that you only see
great.
once at family gatherings, but he like gives you some weird ass candy that maybe be drugs, maybe just old medicine.
He's like the one that's always like he forgets your name.
Yeah. Yeah, that's him.
I'm kind of glad that he's not in this call, actually, because that would probably be like, hey!
Would he be able to disagree though, considering like some of the stupid, silly things he said last episode?
I
I think that fits him well.
I mean, he did fall out of the sky.
See, falling out
it's
of
the
the
weird
sky,
uncle that
killing
fell
a
from the
drunk
sky.
at your doorstep, totally an uncle thing.
Now,
Yes, and also Arachnid being all mysterious with their machines and everything, they're totally the emo teenager.
That's big, angsty big brother energy.
Yes.
he
He probably listens to MCR.
Do you think the narrator and, what was his name? Kevin?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think those two would be a ship?
The narrator and Kevin?
Yes.
I actually kind of think that. Yes, and
Kevin the AI.
and the mysterious
narrator.
guardian voice from above. I mean, they haven't really communicated, but like, yes, they
Yeah.
do. Wink.
Oh, 2, 3. Oh, 2, 3.
OT3?
I don't know, man.
Is that what you just said, or OTP?
Yes. Oh, T3.
OT3.
Who's the third?
In my world, we do not do annoying love triangles. We do healthy polyamorous
Wait,
relationships.
but who's the? Oh, is Arachnid the three in that?
No,
Who's the
no.
three?
The narrator, Kevin, and the boys.
No, the narrator and the voice are the same. I thought.
No, the narrator and Kevin are two different people. The guardian
Okay,
voice
so
is
yeah,
the
definitely narrator, the like guardian voice from above.
The guardian voice is a narrator.
See, that's what I said. So it is only an OTP.
Yeah, it's only an OTP.
Aw, okay,
We could throw
fine.
Arachnid in there and have Arachnid be hopeless tiny after two voices in its head.
Oh
So stupid.
boy. Alright. Now, is it weird that I want to ask another question about shipping? What do you guys think
Yes.
about...
Go ahead.
Considering that Arachnid and Guph are both pretty young, what do you think about that ship?
Guph is like Guph is like a tiny child. I think Arachnid's like 18. That would be a little
Well,
weird.
Guph is like 14.
Yeah, they're for 14. I just really like drawing them really small because they were warm. But
Well,
they're
in that
14.
case, I don't know. I could see that kind of being a like.
Like a possible...
I don't know. I can't like. I could akin it to kind of being like John Resi from Homesick, where they kind of
Wait,
antagonize each other.
how old is Arachnid? 17?
Actually, I don't know. I need to look at it again.
I thought he was 17 years old.
Yeah, that still might be kind of a bit of an age gap there. but-
Yeah.
Yeah, his character's 17.
Yeah, that might still be a bit too wide for that.
Yeah, I don't know about the ship.
Actually, that ship is
I'm
maybe
kind of
just
having
completely fine, guys, because 3 years is the cutoff.
Oh, jeez.
It's like exactly perfect.
I see them as more of a bro TP.
Bro,
You know?
Yes.
But also, like, at the same time, they totally would answer each other.
Yes, cause like, now you're making me think about it. It's gonna go legs and walk off. Okay. I know I like to talk like, okay, Guph is 14 human years. They're like 142 monster years. But they have a kind of the mentality of a child in my mind, not because they're like 9 years old, but because they literally do not know anything about the human world.
So
Besides from like,
So basically, with that ship, it'd basically be like Arachnid would be like so annoyed, but he'd still be there.
Because
It's like a
because
weird case.
so maybe right now I say like no, but maybe in the future, maybe.
That's an interesting
This whole
one.
video
I
is
didn't
gonna
even
be
think about
really
that.
weird.
I don't know, I like
Yes.
talking about shipping.
Although they
RPG
have to sit
characters.
through like
This is my-
all
this is
these
my
bad
jam.
questions to get to the ones that they really care for.
Yes. That will reveal the true homies of this series.
Alright.
Those who stay till the end are the ones that count.
Alright, well, thank you guys for watching. And remember, if you have any questions for anyone, including me, go ahead and ask them in the comments section of this video so that we know what to do next time when we don't have enough people.
Yep.
Yes.
Alright, well, bye guys.